You brought up the fact that you chose a college also based on the education piece, which
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people do that or not. I mean, especially in the military, like people don't bridge that gap. They join the military for 4 years. College is the same sort of length of time, and they never really look at, okay, what's beyond this, right? But it's pretty cool to see that you had the foresight to choose based on that as well.
Yeah, yeah. It was important to me because, you know, the chances of make the NFL in all reality are less than 1%. So like I had to, I'm a realist. My lifelong dream was to play in the NFL, but I had to be real with myself and be like, okay, if this doesn't work out, then what do I have to fall back on? And the network at UVA is so strong. I'm figuring that out now. Like me kind of being out of sport, like I have a lot of alumni reaching out to me, just kind of trying to help me, along this process of potentially transitioning out of ball, just different guys at different types of jobs telling me about their experiences getting out of ball, going into a more corporate role. So the network there is amazing, and then that degree is it's respected all across America. So it was a great choice for me for sure.
Let me ask you this. I mean, you said you had a bachelor's and a master's. Did you do that all in the same length of time before you got to the NFL?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I it took me about 3.5 years to get my bachelor's, and then about 1.5 years to get my master's. I
That's
was
like
kind of
really
working on.
quick. I really want to throw it out there. That's like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
crazy
that's
accelerated.
Yeah. I mean, you're taking summer classes, like you're grinding in college. A lot of people, a lot of kids don't realize how hard you got to grind in college, man. Like you really get maybe 2, 3 weeks off in the summer, but other than that, you're pretty much on campus all year round. Sometimes like one of our bowl games, we spent Christmas like on campus, like like that time you're not with your family, you're on campus grinding, getting ready for a bowl game. So all year round you're grinding. Summertime you're taking classes. You're so busy, and granted that extra time this summer helped me kind of get my degree done a little faster, so I could get into my master's. But yeah, I was actually doing my master's class, like my last master's class, like one of my last projects while I was in OTAs for the NFL. So like, yeah, man, I was grinding.
I think that's pretty cool because I think a lot of people, I definitely have this perception until you just spoke on this, like, oh, they're a student athlete, like they've got it made or they're doing this, and I
Nah,
think a lot of people share that idea, and tying it back to the military, it's the same thing, right? Like we call it a workup up to a deployment, right? You're doing a workup up to a
Yeah.
season, right? And then you're in season, but you're still grinding, right? And I think a lot of people who join the military is the same thing, like they get in there, they're doing a workup for a deployment or whatever sort of operation, and they have this opportunity to go to school. And so many times people fall back and say, oh, the workload's too much, the operational tempo is too much. But you guys don't have that. And so it was pretty cool to sort of hear you explain that and say, like, nah, man, we're out here grinding, dude.
yeah, that's kind of funny you guys have that, because I guess you guys have to do your duties while some people are doing it while they're doing school too. So that's kind of similar to us, and like the fact that we wake up 6 a.m., work out, practice, film, go to class, come back, more film, do a paper, homework, go to sleep like 11, 12, 12 at night, then wake up 5:30, 6 o'clock a.m. and do it all over again. So it's a grind, man, for sure.